Oh, wait a minute. What's up with this? This isn't very music. There we go, that's nice. Alright, hey, what's going on? Your host and ghost with the most, Beetlejuice here, to tell you about LJN's Beetlejuice on the Game Boy. Now, there's no quicker way to get ahead of the... Hey, that's a good little gag there, and a little head. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that's enough of that, okay? Why don't we check out the game right now? Beetlejuice by LJN on the Game Boy.
If you're like me, you remember those insanely long trips in the family car with mom and dad and brother or sister, whomever, going to grandma and grandpa's house or auntie and uncle's house, or just traveling to some vacation that you didn't really want to go to. Well, now, to kill time in the car, you've got DVD players that hang from the ceilings, or your wonderful iPad or iPod or your touchscreen Android device. But we didn't have that when I was a kid. And I hate to sound old, but what we did have was this really hard to see green and yellow screened video game handheld system. If it wasn't the Tiger, it was the Game Boy. And if there was any game that I wanted on the Game Boy, it was Beetlejuice. Because this puzzle minigame extravaganza with a platforming concept was something that I would love and play for hours. So let's check it out. Beetlejuice by LJN.
Platform with me. As far as platforming adventures go, Beetlejuice has pretty much what you're looking for. Although there's a huge mix of puzzle in the aspect of this game, the platforming is really good, and believe it or not, jumping from platform to platform and area to area is actually pretty darn accurate. You'll find yourself fighting cool little mini bosses along the way and some really challenging courses, such as battling enemies with cans flying out of pantries and minecarts. Pretty cool. My mini games bring all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. I do have to say, the mini games in this are absolutely amazing. You have so many different types and variations of mini games, whether it be connecting pipes or like trying to guess where a monster is or stomping on a monster or whatever it may be. But let's just say what it is. It keeps the game lively and breaks up the minor monotony of a regular platform game. I was actually really surprised by the minigame stuff in this. I mean, it's really entertaining. It's really fun. Needless to say, I'm a pretty big fan of the minigames. The Mighty Bosses. To be honest with you, I thought this game was going to fall flat with the bosses. I mean, by no means are the bosses hard. They're actually relatively easy, but they're pretty cool. I mean, there's only a couple of bosses, and a lot of them show up in the first area and the very last area, but each battle is pretty fun. It actually adds to the platforming aspect. If I were to say they were going to make this game again, which obviously they'll never do, but if they were, I would probably add a couple more bosses just to give it a touch. But as far as this game goes, the bosses are pretty rad.
Daylight come and the game is now done. You can't quite wrap this game up in one word. I mean, it does have every aspect of a short Game Boy game that you're looking for to kill some time. Well, it's got action platforming, it's got puzzles, it's got all sorts of mini games. I mean, this game, it's pretty awesome. You should definitely check this out and you should definitely play this. Remember, Beetlejuice by I Can't Believe It, LJN on the Game Boy is a game that I wouldn't pass up. So dust out your old cartridges and go check it out. Beetlejuice. Now, back to Beetlejuice. It's really me in a costume, by the way, guys. I'm just letting you know, like, it's not really Beetlejuice. We couldn't afford Michael Keaton. He's very expensive. He was very expensive. Nice guy, though.
Whoa! I'm so... alright, here we go, alright. Anyways, that was Beetlejuice on the Game Boy by LJN, which is kind of a shocker because LJN is kind of not a good company. But I'll tell you what, It's like a mini game bonanza or something like that. It doesn't really matter. Don't forget to check it out. Don't forget to enjoy it. And you should play this. This is a Beetlejuice 1337 saying, don't freak, stay creepy. Yeah, that's what I normally say. All right, check it out. See you later, bye.
Dr. the Moose is filmed by a live studio audience.
Hey kids!
Hi, Dr. the Moose!
Some of you may have questions on what to play after.
Beetlejuice.
Well,
Quirk.
and
Bobble Bobble.
would be really great picks.
Expert Gaming. Yeah.